This week on the official Team DBAH Podcast, we have...
I'm telling you, it's science fiction.
It's fantasy.
No, it's science fiction.
It's definitely fantasy.
I'm really going to have to not agree and say it's science fiction.
It's fantasy. Heather, what do you think?
I don't care.
Who cares? This week on the official Team DBAH Podcast, number 195. Come join us, why don't you?
I care.
Hello and welcome to the official Team DBAH Podcast, number 195. I'm Charlie Danger 82, and with us tonight we have Craig.
Hello.
Hello, Craig. We have Heather.
Hello.
We have occasionally Randall.
Yo!
And from the far reaches of the United States, from the farthest away from the United States, but still part of the United States, we have Jake.
It's me.
It's you. Proud of you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I try.
It's the least I could do.
Yeah, the absolute least you could do.
Absolutely.
Oh,
My God.
GoFundMe.jake.com. Okay.
The new health
Is that
insurance.
how it
What?
works?
Whoa.
Man. And the thing is, it ended with a fucking cliffhanger. Son of a bitch. All right. So, I hope everyone's doing well this week. We're not going to know until next month. A little bit of a segue. We're going to start it off. We're going to start it off right. We're going to throw a spoiler at you guys right away. So, in the newest issue of Batman, so Batman number 24, it would appear that Batman, as Bruce Wayne, because he takes off his cowl, he proposed to Catwoman.
Damn it! Now I got to buy the issue.
Craziness, right? like you not only have to buy the issue, you have to go to like a brick and mortar store and buy the issue because it's probably going to be worth something. Craziness.
Don't you hurt me like this, Tom King. Don't you hurt me like this. Seriously, like the two issues of I forgot what the title of the arc is called. Essentially, it's after the Bane arc or whatever. I Am Suicide, not Bane.
Yep.
Like there's two issues of like him and Catwoman like before she goes to jail for murdering people because she murdered people apparently, or like her spoiler alert, her sidekick did. What's up?
Like she does.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some pretty good interactions in that. It's like, oh, all right, well, this is my OTP now, forever and always.
Nice. That's sweet.
Move over
Sweet
to Jezebel Jet.
It's sweet that they actually, are doing it right for once. Have a little, happiness for Bruce.
Right? It'll be weird, like having superheroes actually have happiness in their lives. Freaking what's his face over at DC
What?
who said that about
They
that
can
woman?
do that?
Yeah.
What?
Well, hopefully,
Balderdash.
hopefully, Catwoman won't end up in a refrigerator. So here's hoping.
Like Indiana Jones.
Damn
No,
it, Craig
well.
beat me.
Well,
Wow.
no, but also yes. Oh, Geoforce. Geoforce?
Geoforce. Was it Geoforce or Major Force? I thought it was Major
Oh,
Force.
it is Major Force. I get them confused all the time.
What about Captain and Colonel?
No, there was no Captain Force or Colonel Force. There was only Geo and Major.
Is Colonel Force popcorn-based superpowers? I feel like he has to be.
And not to be confused with kinda forceful.
Right.
It's just like a.
He has the proportional strength of a popcorn bag popping in the microwave. Proportional.
I bet Major Force was also born on Force Friday, because remember that when that was a thing. God, a horrible, horrible thing. But yeah, so best of luck to Bruce and Selena. And the thing is, the issue ends on a cliffhanger, so you don't see her answer. Which is just and the real ass kicker is next month's story arc begins, and it's called Of Jokes and Riddles. So
Oh.
Yeah,
so let's hope she's not like, oh, of course, Bruce, I'll marry you. Cool, psych.
And he
Oh,
takes off the
damn,
mask?
man. Well, yeah, maybe. And she takes off the mask, and it's really the Riddler.
Oh.
That's crazy. I should write Batman.
I
should write Batman.
thing people say? That's why you take women on swimming on the first date or whatever.
Is that what they say? I've been doing it.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, because on the
furthermore-
second date you're supposed to.
Oh,
Knock him out and drag him to the room.
Whoa!
What?
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
I should not be taking my cues from OJ. Or not OJ. What's his name? Bill
No.
Cosby. God damn it. I just stereotyped myself. Fucking idiot. Jesus, Randall.
Oh, Jesus, Randall.
Oh my god.
I want to hear more about this. Why you take women swimming on the first date?
Because apparently guys can't, because it's a lie if you wear makeup. I don't know, I'm single for a reason, guys.
I love this. This podcast is amazing to me. I love it.
Your loneliness feeds him.
No, God, no.
It's not really lonely. If the guy can't tell me that my eyes aren't actually, golden, I don't really want to date them. Saying.
Your eyes aren't gold?
No. Because of
I just-
makeup.
You put makeup in your eyes?
I do.
Jesus,
I-
how do you
I put-
see?
I put my
I'm
makeup
half
into
blind.
my eyes.
It's the only thing.
Covers up my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Get me, Slipknot.
And
Chris!
next. Oh,
Wait, what?
Jesus, it never ends. I also saw that Youngblood started up again, and I am so excited. Not as excited as if Rob Liefeld was actually doing the writing for it, but I'm still excited. Yeah, Youngblood is such a guilty pleasure that it's
The rapper?
no, the comic book.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the flagship titles of Image, and it was done by Rob. I can't draw worth a shit Liefeld. And no, you know what? I spent 4 years. I got an illustration degree. I can say shit like that. But no, it just he doesn't know how to draw hands or feet. That's why if you look at most of his covers, the hands or feet are off the side of the page. And also, I'm just gonna say, the man doesn't know how to draw a peen either. But we'll get to that in another show.
Is it like
I mean, he has-
Michelangelo and his statues of women? Because they're
No.
fantastic. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up.
Oh, all right. Give me a second. Hang on.
They're literally dudes with like boobs plastered on them, and they're not like
What does a
they're not
woman
like
naked
good
look
boobs.
like?
They're just like lumps.
Throw some grapefruits with some grapes on
There's
top.
a reason people think he's gay or was gay.
That's how they built him back then, you see. Very durable and rugged. Like men with lumps.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I can see that now.
Even had it underlined. But yeah, that's Michelangelo. Wow, this is a classy podcast. I never
it's a
thought
classy-
Michelangelo, other than
I'm
the
not gonna lie to you, I know a lot of random shit that does nothing for me in real life, but I can tell them to you.
I had no idea that we'd be ever able to put Michelangelo as a tag. We've made it, folks.
We tell it to you, the people.
Combined Michelangelo and OJ.
In one podcast. We're bringing people together. But let's see. Okay. So
How are we gonna segue out of this?
I have no freaking clue.
With a segue.
Oh, cool. We have one of those.
No,
Let's see. So
not a scooter.
I wow. So I got I got Jake into a game, a free game.
Oh.
So Jake,
Oh.
you started playing the Marvel Heroes Omega.
I did start playing the Marvel Heroes Omega. I started playing with my roommate. It's a free MMO, so I guess you gotta accept the kind of quality you're gonna get because it's like Ultimate Alliance, but not as good as Ultimate Alliance. It's like a very it's Diablo, with an Ultimate Alliance skin on it, I guess. It's really, really grindy, and there's not pretty shallow on the story kind of thing. But it's it's free, and if you like that and you want to couch co-op with somebody and you don't have Ultimate Alliance anymore, I guess it's a good substitute.
Very good then.
Yep. I mean, you get to play as Moon Knight, so I can't really complain too much.
Yeah, that conversation was bad.
It was not Marvel's Batman, Craig. I heard you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened now?
What's his name? Craig just woke up. I almost called him Morphin.
No, I was awake.
That guy, the one sitting over there.
This guy.
That guy. That Moon Knight guy.
That guy.
He's not. He's technically not Marvel's Batman. He's Marvel's crazy Batman.
Yeah, Marvel's
There's a
Batman is like Nighthawk, I think, probably.
Yes.
Kyle Richardson or whatever his name is. I don't know. Anyway, speaking of bringing up things on other podcasts, I've got something to say. I thought long hard about it, and it's probably gonna cause a kerfluffle. I think Heather was right in that Star Wars isn't really sci-fi.
That's
Goodbye.
okay. People can have dumb opinions.
Ah,
It's space fantasy, and I think I can show you why I think that. The trope, like magic is just science we don't understand.
Oh, the horrible thing they did with Thor. Please go on.
That the horrible thing.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's a common
yeah,
concept across.
philosopher sucks. What?
That is a
No,
terrible
that's what they
opinion.
said in Thor. What you
I'm
call
quoting someone.
magic, what you call science, we call magic.
They were quoting the guy's name. I can't remember.
Whatever. Go on.
Anyway, so like the moment that they try to essentially the Force is magic. I mean, we can throw that out there, right? Like that's
Space
No.
magic.
it's a space god entity that like it has a consciousness and balances out the universe, and some people can control it, some people can't.
Flows
Like-
through us.
Right, yeah, exactly. But the moment they tried to science it up with midichlorians, it was outright rejected by the entire fan base because they give a science explanation for this magic. So you shouldn't science your magics up, essentially.
Mhm.
Because like no one likes the midichlorian explanation. It was better when it was magic.
Powerhouse of the cell.
If their swords were made of metal, I'd give it to you.
So wait,
Okay.
wait. It has to be science to be science fiction?
Yes.
I mean, unless it's a
It's in the name.
scientific.
I mean, there's things in the...
I mean-
yeah.
I mean, if
they
you look
built
at Star Wars, the main villain is a fucking cyborg. I mean, come on.
Right, but
Yeah,
like
and
also
giant
the
station.
the robots are all sentient, but are somehow slaves too. You don't really like think about that kind of thing. You know,
No, there's bounty hunter robots. So
That's true with like
they are
IG.
definitely not slaves.
Oh, so because some of the people are free, no one else is slaves. That's what it is, right?
Jesus Christ. Is there
Yeah.
all these fucking snowflakes in here? I don't know what's going on.
And the science of kyber crystals making giant lasers. Yeah.
Is that really just it's just these magic rocks that make these lasers? Is that what you're telling me?
No, they're actually crystals that they actually science the energy out of them.
I didn't see that in any of the movies. I don't know about the science
no,
explanation.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. And
Not really.
a Geonosis actually designed the Death Star, so.
I mean, math is science, right? There's a lot of math in that.
No, though technically with these folks, math is magic.
Oh shit!
I mean, it
Never
is.
mind.
Oh.
I'm just saying it's more fantasy than it is sci-fi.
So it's
Just because it's in
I-
space doesn't mean it's sci-fi. Like
If
the
it was
movie,
in-
The Abyss takes place underwater, but so does Little Mermaid. They're not. They're both not sci-fi. They're both one's fantasy, the other sci-fi.
Right, but there's machinery in the Abyss, making it science fiction, right?
right. So
right.
it's machinery
So
that
there's-
works that normally wouldn't work.
Right. So
So it's made up with movie science, which
Mhm.
is fiction.
Okay,
That's
but
why-
no one's
It's not a
claiming that
documentary.
no one's claiming that the computers in Alien aren't science. Like that's a sci-fi movie. There's no fantasy involved in that one.
excuse me,
So
aliens,
the aliens are
historical
real.
drama.
Not like there's a fiction part of science fiction. Like you understand that part, right? The fiction
Yes.
side of it.
Oh,
So it's
yes.
all made up. Just the
Right.
fantasy part doesn't make it made up.
Wait, isn't fantasy fiction kind of like oxymoron?
Yeah, I think it's called fantasy fiction. The podcast is no longer around. I'm very sad about it. So it's not right.
Rip fantasy fiction. Rip.
Rip.
Or you said space fantasy? Never mind.
Yeah, space fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a fantasy in space.
I was confused.
So
Isn't
what's the
space
definition
fake?
of science fiction?
What's that?
I said, what's the definition of science fiction then?
Isn't
If
it
Star
like
Wars isn't science fiction?
doesn't science fiction ask the question what if X and explores the ramifications and possibilities of that X? Isn't that what it
I
is?
have never heard that definition of science fiction before.
Okay.
Didn't
hold
you? Wasn't
Hold
it? Was it in the article that you linked, Heather, or whatever?
Science fiction.
Fiction based on imagined future scientific or technological Wow, why am I reading this?
Technological
based
advances.
On imagined future scientific or technological advances and major social or environmental changes, frequently portraying space or time travel and life on other planets.
Okay.
I mean, there's
Right.
two
Look up
of those
fantasy.
three. There's space travel and other planets.
And the
We're gonna
future.
look up
Oh,
fantasy.
Then
wait.
again, it's
Oh,
not
wait,
the
hang on.
future. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Fantasy, a
The
musical
galaxy far, far
composition,
away.
free in form, typically involving variation on an existing work or the imaginative representative of a situation or a story, a fantasia. I don't see any correlation with this and Star Wars in the slightest. No. The first thing of fantasy is, and that's actually a definition, the faculty or activity of imagining things, especially things that are impossible or improbable. His research, example, his research had moved into the realm of fantasy. Synonyms: imagination, fantasy, invention, make-believe. It's also a synonym for more. That's weird. Weird, right? But judging by those, strictly judging by the two definitions of both, and just objectively looking at both definitions, I would have to say that Star Wars leans more towards science fiction.
I don't know. I don't think you should define a genre by its setting because that seems a little fanciful to me. But
Ah, I see what you did there, fanciful.
mhm.
I admire your wit.
Because I mean, there's time travel in Harry Potter, and that's not science fiction.
No, that's historical drama. We covered this.
I mean, actually, you're not wrong.
I know, right?
Places in the 80s.
Right.
So wait, so then what would you label Star Wars as?
Space fantasy. The fantasy taking in order to ameliorate, because saying it's a fantasy, it would obviously not be palatable for a lot of people because it would trigger so many people. Obviously,
I'm
And then
triggered.
so like space fantasy is like it's a fantasy set in space. I mean that's
So it's sci-fi fantasy.
Space sci-fi fake fantasy.
Can that be is that a thing? Can you
I don't
blatantly
know. According to the thing I just read, it's a space opera, which I just learned is a thing.
Now we're looking up opera. Okay. Opera.
So then what would you consider Dune?
Dune sci-fi? Because the hokey religion and like the magic and stuff, that's all like centuries of plotting by the Sisterhood or whatever they're called. Like it's all like scientifically based. There's no mysterious like magic force. There's no good versus evil really in that in Dune. It's all about genetic bloodlines and stuff like that.
But also with the Kuning and with like Muad'Dib and prophecies and the Sleeper Awakening and everything, that's not just strictly science. I'd say I would definitely give you fantasy for Dune, because there's less reliance. I think there's less reliance on technology because it's more of the spice and the effects and the people and the cultures. I would like say that would be more fantasy than Star Wars would be.
I mean, all the prophecy stuff. That's all stuff set up by the Bene Gesserit. That's like laced into like eons ago on the planet on Arrakis. And like I think the spice thing is more of it's synonym essentially, I guess, for any addictive substance, but also for oil, because it's like this one place has it all, and like people who go there have to stay there. It seems to be more of a
Funny
scientific
that they
element.
call it Arrakis.
Space.
Right. Exactly.
So what if we call Star Wars science fantasy?
I mean, I guess that's fine. My thing is, it's, well, again, I wasn't trying to like say you guys are wrong. I'm saying like this is why.
Of course you weren't.
I mean, I think that anyway.
Well, just as we think that you're full of shit and you're wrong, but
right, yeah.
That's why I said
But it's a
technically
conversation.
doesn't actually mean that it actually has to fit into the realm of everything.
I also like how Heather started the whole thing. She was
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
specifically. She was suspiciously silent through most of that.
Yeah, she was.
Start the whole thing, but know nothing about Star Wars.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's the girl who's never watched Star Wars started this entire thing.
She watched one Star Wars.
Did she? Did
Yeah.
she?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I watched 2 Star Wars.
Did she?
I watched 2 whole Star Wars.
She has this many Star Wars.
2 Star Wars, please.
I mean,
Right.
I can agree on the term science fantasy because Star Wars clearly has both aspects of both genres.
Sure, and obviously, if you get in the expanded universe, it's way more sci-fi, like 100%. I will absolutely agree with you there. Like the whole exploration of like whether the clones are people and stuff like that, and like deserve rights, and like the whole Trade Federation and setting up like the Jedi Order. Absolutely, like way more sci-fi than the movies themselves. But I think the movies themselves are way more fantastical in their, I guess, elements. I don't know, because like the whole clone thing. Oh, we just created this huge race of sentient people. Let's not really think about it,
Well, they did think about it. I mean, after a while, they thought about it.
But like I mean, again, if you just consider just the movies, they're just kind of there,
Yeah, uh-huh.
I think basically they just needed a plot point to get like a whole bunch of armies that were fucking clones, so they created fucking clones. Okay, they needed an army. They created.
I think George Lucas just really wanted money.
Hey,
What?
hey, Charlie, how do you kill a vampire?
However the fuck you want to, because vampires aren't real.
because it's not science-based.
Oh shit, son.
Oh, thank you, Craig. Set up and spike.
No, but it's still in space.
Yeah, no, that makes science
Yeah.
fiction.
All right, there are small ships
Us right, you wrong. Fuck
defying
you.
laws of gravity. So
Oh, but they use magic
Yeah,
for that.
They're
use magic for
defying. They're defying science. You're just telling me that they're defying science.
yeah, but whose science?
What does that mean?
Not my science. Hashtag
Whose
not my
science?
science.
Hashtag not my
Hashtag
science.
not my science.
That science exists within the realm of Star Wars. We can't compare it to our science. Then like science fiction would be boring.
Some things are just done for fun.
Right.
Right.
Like
so
It's
if
like
we
a play
made
kind of fantasy kind of-
if we base science
Oh.
fiction off of the science that we know, we would have like had movies about Mars and nothing else.
That would be pretty boring.
It would be. We would
I don't
have
know,
Total Recall.
what do androids dream of electric sheep and stuff like that? And like a lot of Mass Effect is kind of asking the same questions of like,
wait. Are you calling Blade Runner fantasy?
no, I'm saying that's science.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because we're basing that like kind of off our technology, and we're mostly explaining how all of that works, you know, and like asking the question like, what if we created these robots that were like sentient, but like we also treated them like slaves and they doomed them to die after a while? Like, what would happen?
They'd want more life.
Right, exactly.
Which is why some of them are bounty hunters.
But yeah, R2D2 just do whatever everyone says, even though you're completely sentient.
I wouldn't call him completely sentient. I mean, he can't even talk right.
Wow. Robo racist over here.
Oh God, she just said who?
I said rude, but
Oh,
all
I'm
right.
sorry. You said who? I apologize.
He said he was barely sentient because he can't talk right.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is. R2D2.
Oh, wait. What did I find here on Life Science?
Shit.
It's sci-fi inventions and their real counterpart life. Oh.
Really?
Okay, I'm not sure what that's about.
I know,
I don't see your point.
Because it's all based off of Star Wars stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
I heard
what?
you wrong. What did you say?
Mm-hmm.
It's real world stuff based on their science fiction counterparts.
Oh, I
That's
thought for
what
some
said.
reason he said something about Einstein, and I was really confused how he thought Einstein knew what Star Wars was.
You didn't know that Einstein was in Star Wars? My God, she only saw 2 Star Wars.
This many
So
Star Wars.
She only saw that many Star Wars. Ugh, she missed the whole Einstein part. My God.
Oh, man. See that? Rousing
What about
debate, and
you?
it didn't even involve Scotch.
What about you, listeners? What do you think? Is Star Wars more fantasy, or is it more science fiction? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment. You might win something.
Chaos!
Mass hysteria.
Oh,
I
man.
just thought you guys can continue. I just thought I'd throw it out to the audience. That's all.
No, that's a good
I'm
segue. Another
we
segue.
they're just 2 very different schools of thinking right here on this subject, and it's so polarizing. I don't think that either school will give, so that's why I thought we'd throw it out to the audience. Maybe we'd get some input from them and what they feel. So
That makes sense. Because you know why?
if you wait, if you want to reply on Twitter, if you feel that Star Wars is more sci-fi than fantasy, hit us up with hashtag not my fantasy. And if you believe it to be more fantasy than sci-fi, hit us up with hashtag not my science on Twitter.
Oh, I feel like if
Nice.
you do hashtag not my science, we're gonna get a lot of different replies. And also,
Yeah, we should
hashtag not
change
my
that.
fantasy might be a little bit
Yeah.
dirty. I'm just throwing that out there.
I'm
valid
just
point.
waiting for it to I just need it. What was it you just said, Heather? Chaos?
Chaos!
Fuck Anna in Mayhem, by the way. Jesus Christ.
What?
Wait, were you telling Jesus Christ? What?
Are we playing man?
Yeah, I'm playing Mayhem.
Oh, like I should notice.
So, for those who don't play Overwatch and those who don't know what Mayhem is, your abilities charge twice as fast, your ult charges twice as fast, and you get double health. Well, Anna gets her sleeping dart back within 3 seconds, and you only stay asleep for 3 seconds. So if you get someone isolated, you can keep them asleep the entire match. Now, I've done this myself to a couple people, and I feel really not bad about it, but when it happens to you, it's kind of irritating.
Well, no, but actually, I find it really funny because there's like an unspoken rule now in these Mayhem matches that apparently we're playing, and somehow I didn't notice. That explains a lot about Zarya's barriers. Anyway.
Yeah.
There's like an unspoken rule now that if someone's constantly saying hello, that means that they need help.
Yeah, it means they're being put to sleep over and over again.
Well,
And I
He's
actually
calling
find
out
it
to me.
really entertaining. I love
As
it.
As if in a dream.
I hear them saying my name.
well. That's horrible.
It's pretty
That's
fun.
But
absolutely
it's so
horrible.
fun. It's so hilarious too. Because there's times where you get people like we were playing. It's like a 4-stack or a 5-stack, which is a bunch of people on the same team.
Right.
And I put someone to sleep for a good 2 minutes, and nobody came to help him. And I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm just sitting here with the Roadhog sleeping for 2 minutes of the match. And then finally, the whole team came and got me. I was like, wow, you guys really hate this guy, don't you?
Well,
Did
it's
you-
funny because even if we have the Anna on this side, I just hear, Anna, help me with this Anna! And they're like, where are you?
Wow. Holy crap.
Wow.
That's not my Overwatch. Hashtag not my Overwatch.
The whole adventure. And I'm very entertained by it.
Oh,
All right,
man.
I have one more movie question.
Sure.
Is a Matrix sci-fi or fantasy?
Ooh.
Sci-fi.
How? If Star Wars isn't.
We invented this artificial. It's Terminator. It's Terminator, but like instead of killing us all, they stick us in
Right,
batteries.
but how is that based off of real science?
It's bad science. I'm not saying it's good science
It's horrendous science. But
because the human body isn't a good power generator.
Also,
It really isn't.
science is usually based on our science, and Star Wars, you don't even know if they're human.
it's because they're aliens.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jake.
No.
Please let the girls-
I
let
wasn't.
the girls
I wasn't.
speak, please.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't disagreeing with you, Charlie. I was like, I'm not sure if that's something I can defend.
Oh, I know you weren't.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But you weren't necessarily agreeing with her.
But like that's
Yeah.
something. But like to Heather's point, that's something I didn't understand about the Empire's racism. It's like literally there's no like race of humans. You know what I mean? Like they're all from separate planets. They all like
Wait, how did we get into the Empire being racist?
Well, they kind of are.
What? Well, I don't know how we got there though.
just now. I just did it just now, Craig. It happened in the
Oh.
last 45 seconds. We've moved on from the sci-fi fantasy talk to the Empire racism not making sense part.
Go on.
I mean, like normal racism doesn't make sense. It's dumb. I'm gonna put that out there as a qualifier in case this gets misinterpreted as like I think racism should make sense.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh boy. But I don't know. Racism against Wookiees, I think that makes some sort of strange kind of sense. Call me
It's not my
old-fashioned.
fault. The last few times I played Rebellion, I wound up blowing up Kashyyyk.
Oh.
It's just how it happened.
Oh,
It happened. So
oh boy.
Gonna need some backup for that one.
yeah, definitely, definitely gonna need it for that one. Someone please explain to Heather what that comment means.
So
I don't care.
in
You're gonna care.
Actually, basically Metagel. There you go.
oh, you're gonna care.
Care, damn it.
If somebody gets wounded in the Star Wars universe, they are put in a Bacta tank, which is this tank with all this little bacteria and healing stuff that heals your wounds and sort of patches you up.
It's like Metagel from Mass Effect, but in tank form.
In tank form, yeah.
There you
You float around in it, you get all pruny, but you also get all healy. And yes, those are technical terms.
Speaking of Healy, Extreme Rules happened this Sunday. How about that?
What?
That's a
go.
segue.
Did
How you like that?
did.
So what happened at Extreme Rules? I've lost a lot of faith in pay-per-views, so I'm kind of not caring
Right.
about watching it. How was it?
Well, this one was more like a high-end Raw episode, sort of.
Yeah, but it was pretty. I thought it was pretty good. I thought there were two not so good matches, and one okay match, and then like three pretty good matches. So run the numbers on that, see if it's worth your time. I thought the tag team match, the Intercontinental Championship match, and the Fatal 5-Way were really good.
Those were good. I just didn't like the way the tag team match ended. Not that who won. I just didn't like how it kind of
Yeah.
just like stopped.
Yeah.
Who
I-
was playing in the tag team match?
So who was playing was the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus.
And who won?
Cesaro and Sheamus.
Wow.
And they did.
It go that way? It's early.
Yeah. Well, I think they're. I really thought they're going to angle for the breaking Matt Hardy thing. They're going to make him officially broken or whatever, and they kind of hinted at that because like it was a tag team steel cage match, and so Jeff escaped the cage, but Matt was still stuck in there. And I thought like, oh, this is where Cesaro and Sheamus like break him, like he's gonna turn into crazy broken Matt officially.
Right.
They didn't really do that. I mean, they beat him up a little bit, and eventually like Jeff came back in, and then like both teams decided to escape, and like Cesaro and Sheamus were both essentially conscious because like Jeff did like a whisper of the wind off the top of the cage, you know, where he does like that stupid backflip and like kicks him in the head.
Smashes himself.
Yeah,
Yes.
just ends his life. So like Matt was trying to Jeff drag Jeff out of the cage.
Doing that Jeff drag.
Yeah, and like Cesaro and Sheamus like went over the top. So like it was like Matt Hardy was like essentially he fought two people at once and mostly held his own. And like wow, I read that message completely wrong.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
That exclamation mark was
Wow.
So for the listeners at home, because this is an audio medium, Randall just messaged us and said, "I just kicked so much ass as Anna," with an exclamation point after the Anna part. So just type that in yourself. What that
See where
means?
it goes.
Yeah.
I love Anna! Exclamation mark. Makes you go to sleep afterwards.
I really actually prefer Anna! Exclamation mark.
Wow. Oh, wow. Huh.
Yep.
Anyway, so that happened in the tag team match.
Ah, thank you.
Speaking of Anna! Exclamation point.
And Samoa Joe took the fatal 5-way, right?
Yeah, that was really good. I feel like everyone got a lot of spots in and showed good stuff. And yeah, Samoa Joe is now going to face Brock Lesnar and lose probably.
Probably.
Well,
More than
but-
likely.
The big shocker is that Brock Lesnar still exists and is still with the company because haven't seen him since WrestleMania.
There's that. There is that. I mean, he does do a lot of drugs. So, Well,
He's
while
put
they're
back.
while they're legal anyway, then
Well, yeah, there's just not
performance enhancers.
Male enhancement.
Um,
But
Yeah. Blockade Moon.
Blockade moon. Bulk is your moon now. They just came out with a Diary of John Cena, which
That's great.
is
John Cena.
which took a really dark turn at the end
Yeah.
that I really wasn't ready for at 9:00 in the morning when I saw it. So
Yeah.
gonna have to watch it again.
Yabba-doo, kids. Yabba-doo.
Yabba-doo. Rise above it. Yabba-doo. Yabba-doo.
Kick out. Kick out.
But he didn't.
I think his name was Jack.
They're so good. So I was also going to ask. So wasn't there the first like Money in the Bank, women's championship too, or women's?
No,
championship?
that's
Money in the Bank is next pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's in a couple weeks. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, it's actually it's sooner than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that it's not Raw and SmackDown, but I like the fact that we have a women's ladder match now.
Ah, the women's ladder match.
That's true.
That's cool. I think that's cool. I still think that I don't know, the last one really kind of soured me. What was it, Backlash?
Yeah,
Kind of soured me
For
on pay-per-views
which-
for a little while.
Which one?
Oh,
Well,
all of it.
just watch the major ones.
Yeah. I mean, what I liked about it, I think that Tyler Breeze is a national treasure for Christ's sakes, because I mean, when he would just when he got knocked down and he just slowly rolled across the ring when Jey Uso got up on the turnbuckle, I couldn't stop laughing. I know it was stupid. I know it was just like so ridiculous, but at the same time, just I think it was just the slow roll that just tickled me so much, and I think that's about all I can really remember from. Oh yeah, the Shinsuke Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler match. I'm a Dolph Ziggler fan anyway, but and I believe that him being a heel is about as effective as, I don't know, a boxer dog being a heel, because he's just so adorable and you can't really take him seriously as a heel. I think that
Dolph Ziggler was a heel a long time ago, wasn't he?
I know, but he just never seems like a heel. You know?
I don't know.
just
He's quite a douchebag at times.
Oh yeah, douche is one thing.
But his theme music is awesome.
The
know,
theme
right?
music is pretty damn awesome. And when you have theme music that awesome, you can't be a heel.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that the match could have had a little more ups and downs to it. Could have built a little more tension, especially because that was Nakamura's real, like, big. I mean, it was his first pay-per-view in the WWE. I'm not saying that this was his first big thing, because Nakamura has been huge for a while, but this was his, like, intro, and I just think that there could have been a little more drama in it.
Yep.
But those were the only two matches I can really remember from that pay-per-view.
I know it's stupid, but I actually liked the Jinder Mahal Randy Orton match.
That makes me so mad.
Yeah,
So
I'm
mad.
I think I've just been desensitized to the WWE, where I'm just like, oh, okay, all right, that sounds good. Yeah, go ahead, burn this house down. That's fine.
Burn this house down.
The flames look pretty, I guess. Yeah, okay.
They do.
Oh god, it upsets me so much.
Yeah,
It's like
I think Extreme Rules is worth the time if you have time to watch it.
I'll definitely check it out then. I mean, it just, with so much interference and with nobody winning clean nowadays, it just feels like we're back in the Attitude Era.
Yay!
Yeah, but the Attitude Era was the best era of all wrestling, all the time, ever.
You see, you say that, and I thought that too. But then I started watching some of the old Attitude Era stuff, and I was like,
I think the people that wrestled then had more personality,
yeah, I'll
like
give you that.
in their spots. Like they're much more memorable.
Yeah.
Now, like everyone's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Not that they're not more or less talented. It's just their persona's just kind of there.
Yeah, kind of bland compared to some of the personalities we had back then.
Yeah,
I-
like
I
you know
definitely give
Roman
you-
Reigns, who really should just go the fuck away for like
Wow.
6 months. Just go away and come back.
That's like the one frustrating thing about that Fatal 5-Way. It's like, oh, Roman's so much better than everybody else. That's
Yeah,
the
and then every
thing.
time he did anything, people booed.
Yep.
They need to just let him go. He's not over this way. He's never going to be. They just need to stop. Send him away for go have him do a movie, like another Marine movie.
Or like a Looney Tunes movie. He's already got the Suffer and Succotash down. So
There you go. He can do that, and then come back, cut his hair, dye it, just do something.
Dry it, maybe. Get
Maybe.
one of Chaz Andrews' towels.
Chaz Andrews' patented towels that he has right there.
Mm-hmm.
Has CA on it. And a big eagle.
Coming soon at the Team DBAH store. Definitely, absolutely happening.
If I had the means. If I had the means. But yeah, I mean, well, he's, but then again, he's kind of pigeonholed himself as the kind of roles he would have to do at the movies, because he can't do science fiction or fantasy, because he's constantly trying to be real.
Yep.
He's asking people to be real.
He can only do historical dramas.
Yes, he can only,
That's right.
he can only be in Harry Potter. So Harry Potter or Alien.
In Harry Potter as Abraham Lincoln.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Pacific Island Adventure.
Oh my god.
Or he could do a Sharknado movie.
Oh.
Seth Rollins was in one of those, I think.
They're doing another one.
Did not realize that that in Sharknado 2, what's her face? Tara Reid has a mechanical, like, circular saw hand.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea that the world of Sharknado had this kind of the means to make prosthetic limbs.
That's why it's science fiction, not fantasy.
Okay, good. Thanks. Fucking-
You know,
Well, okay. To Jake's point, the chainsaw that they make him. Come on, the like 5 foot long chainsaw that he can just slice the great white with in midair.
I was.
Wait, you didn't watch Sharknado, did you?
Nope, never seen Sharknado. Yeah.
you should.
Yes.
They are very amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it would be right up your alley.
Yeah, you think? With my fear of sharks? That's what you think? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in the sky. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it's only science fiction, dude. It's no
Right.
mean to be.
Yeah,
so it
sharks,
happens.
because sharks aren't sharks that
Certainly
big
not
aren't real.
horror.
Certainly not. Listen, I think we can all agree that genres are complicated and sharks fucking suck. The end. Okay, let's move on.
I don't know. I
Amen.
mean, they're pretty awesome creatures. Actually.
Nope.
Yeah.
Devilfish.
Devilfish.
Yeah.
There's actually a devilfish out there,
Right.
and not a shark.
It's called sharks. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm looking up devilfish. Oh, this is the nature part, just like we did the fisher cat last week. Oh, the devilfish. It's like it's a manta ray.
Oh,
Essentially.
please let's do this segment for like weird animals on every podcast.
I'd love to. I would love to. So we're gonna do devilfish this week.
Like the bear that Heather let in someone's house.
She let a bear in someone's house.
Yeah, I don't really know why I was tagged in that, but I just was going with it.
Because you know everyone in Colorado.
Oh,
So
well, he
All
has
right.
I mean,
that's fair.
that's why.
That is fair. Why'd you let the bear into that person's house?
At least it wasn't the bulldozer.
She again.
Got you there.
Congratulations. So from Wikipedia, I can give you a couple great facts about the devilfish. The Latin name is Mobula Okay, it sounds like a Marvel villain. Mobula mobular. It is a species of eagle ray.
Whoa.
Thank you. Devilfish is the name of the manta ray, Manta birostris. Devilfish may refer to a venomous fish, Inimicus didacaculus, and devilfish is an alternate and rather obsolete name for the octopus. Wow. Wow.
Oh, you forgot the last entry. Also sharks.
Also shark. Oh, wait. I didn't see that. Let me-
Also actually sharks. I'm adding it to the Wikipedia article right now.
Oh, wow. I need to refresh the page. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Give it a second. Just gotta-
Also, actually, wow, that's really weird considering they're completely different species. That's crazy. So crazy. Super cray cray. Like the cray
Yes.
fish. Oh my god, it's all logic.
See that? What the
Think
hell
it's-
is Whataburger?
What?
Wait.
Restaurant?
Do you not
Russ-
know?
They're not here.
They're not here.
It's
They are.
it's science
They're
fiction.
also not in Colorado.
Apparently, they have beaten out every other burger place in Texas
Oh,
for
that
amount
is so sad.
for amount of sales.
Oh.
Wow, that's crazy. I feel like that's not. I don't
The
know.
first quarter of 2017.
Oh.
I mean, they're good. I don't think they're better than like Five Guys or like
Well, they were third.
We do have 5 guys out here.
I don't know. I hear Shake Shack is good. I don't know,
They were
other stuff.
fourth.
Wow.
Who's second?
Who the hell was second?
In and out.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Who's
what a
on
burger
first?
beat out In and Out. Holy crap.
I feel like they are below all three of those places from like everything that I've heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've had Five Guys and Whataburger. and, Five Guys is my preference.
I like Smash Burger. That was pretty good.
Never heard of it. Probably fantasy.
No, I've actually seen the Smash Burger. And the thing about Smash Burger is it looks like GameStop is going to sue their asses because they use the same color and same font for their type. No, it looks. I thought first time I passed by a Smash Burger, I thought it was a GameStop.
We don't have any
It's just-
new burgers, but we have these used burgers for a less price if you want to take these.
Did you pre-order your burger? No,
Take it.
then we don't have it.
And for an
They get the
extra
condiments.
$20, you get a small drink.
Would you like some insurance on your burger? It's good for a year or until you eat it. On the sale.
And when you place your order and it's ready to be done, from the intercom you hear, "Somebody ordered this burger. Who ordered this burger?" So
What was the other place that we didn't make it to? that you
We didn't
work
make
near
it.
Yeah, that sounds.
the place?
a big Kahuna. No.
Cheeseburger something.
Yeah, cheeseburger. That's in
That's
White
awesome.
Plains, New York, and that place is just amazing. It really is. I know that Heather is taking notes because she is such a staunch non-vegetarian.
I love burgers.
See?
Meat.
Wait, did you say cheeseburger?
Yes.
We used to have one of those in my hometown. I think it's
No
closed.
kidding.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking at a map right now, and I can see one where you used to live.
Where you used to live when you. Wait, this wasn't as
Sounds
cool as I
creepy.
thought.
Welcome to your old state. This is where you used to live.
They
Oh.
were they were really good in concert.
You've actually seen BNL in concert?
Yeah, it was
That's
RTX.
awesome. Oh man, I wish I could see them.
They're like, surprise, we're doing a Barenakedladies concert and it's free with your badge. I'm like, yes, please.
Man,
exciting.
they used to come around here all the time, and now I haven't seen them around here for a while, and it's when I actually grew to appreciate them more that they're just not here anymore, and it kind of irks me because there were so many times I could have actually seen them. But yeah, I really like their music. It's sad that the second singer left.
They
The,
got too popular.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what the
um,
thing said.
Oh, okay. No, that came out in the wrong tone. I was
Oh.
my apologies.
I don't know.
I know that was almost accusatory, or just just like blowing you up, but no, that was just like, oh yeah, maybe. But but yeah, I like Barenakedladies. They're a great band and good for all ages too. Good for all
That
ages.
they are.
Damn it.
They are.
I'm
Ah, so you know this VCR takes up a lot of room.
does it?
Yep.
Does it?
Yep.
Yeah. So Heather, Craig just got something that's roughly the size of a VCR that he just put in his house.
I saw on Twitter.
Yeah, did you?
Did.
So now we can all play
I told
together.
him I was really
Yes.
excited because I missed him.
See? See?
I just got
But
to
yeah,
get one of
now-
those audio thingies.
Now
after
every single
Jets.
one of Team DBAH has an Xbox One. It's amazing. We can all play together.
Mhm.
It's great. It's awesome.
Want to know what's really funny? Last week I literally was going to tweet, I missed Jake and Craig, but then I forgot. 'Cause I was working.
It's the thought
Because
that
you
counts.
didn't miss them that much.
Oh shit!
I still missed him, I just didn't share it.
I just
It's the thought
did
that
let know.
counts.
I concealed. I didn't feel.
I go to work.
So I totally did that thing where you're Mercy and you see your whole team dying, you don't heal any of them just so you get the quad res.
Well, sometimes you have to.
So you got to teach him a lesson. Like protect your healer, damn it.
Well,
Reminds
Randall
me-
has now learned that he should buff me at all times, so.
Yeah. Pro Symmetra over here.
Mm.
I went 41 with Symmetra on competitive.
Wow.
41 and 1.
I don't know what the other one was.
Doesn't want to show off.
41, and then, that was, 59% of the team damage.
Damn.
as a support / defense player.
Hot damn.
Which
Well-
is great for me though. It just involves a lot of panicking.
We had a lot of discussion tonight. I don't think anything has been resolved, but I think we're all a little wiser, and we can all agree that maybe we don't know the ultimate answers to things, but at least we can all talk about it.
Damn!
What he
That was
said,
deep.
right? Sometimes I have these moments. I don't like to do it too often because people think I'm stupid and,
Nah.
See?
It's
That's
okay,
my-
Trevor's not here.
Right? So, or Luke, because Luke would say something caustic about that too.
That jerk.
Damn it.
Jerk.
Show off with his math tutoring.
I will
Science
admit,
fiction tutoring.
yeah, his fantasy tutoring. I must admit, Luke helped me out a lot with my fantasy training. This month, whenever I would have a question involving fantasy, I would call him up and say, "Hey," or no, I wouldn't call him. I would text him the fantastical equation, and he would tell me the spell that was needed to conjure the answer. So I must say, as much as as Luke and I might argue about some things, I do thank him for that. So, man, that took a lot out of me.
Hey, double XP weekend in Overwatch this weekend.
Holy
your
shit, that means
friends.
double the XP.
That's right.
That means so much XP. What will I do with all of it? I can't hold all this XP. What?
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah, really. You hurt yourself.
Hey, that's going to do long-term damage if you don't take care of that.
That's fine. I'm not gonna live that long anyway.
Oh my god! You keep on eating so many burgers, no. Eat a
Hey.
vegetable once in a while,
Red meat.
Heather.
Damn millennials.
I know, I'm killing the whatever is the week of the thing.
Oh yeah, bookstores.
No. This week,
Applebee's.
it was Applebee's, right?
Applebee's, yeah.
Payphones.
Diamonds.
Horse-drawn carriages.
Companies that need to get their shit together and realize that they have to adapt. What?
Ow.
Yeah, I read that article today, Heather. I was like, why Applebee's? Why specifically Applebee's?
Applebee's. It's because Applebee's sucks. Why
It
would
does.
you go
My-
agree.
I've been at
But still,
I've been to 3 different Applebee's, and each time it has not been good.
absolutely.
All.
I mean, the millennials are killing them anyway, so it's not like we can get a sponsorship. So yes,
No?
Applebee's sucks.
Their steak and shrimp parm is pretty good. But that's
Ooh.
it.
Lies.
Dissenting opinions. I don't know. It's not room for two of those.
I bet you the steak and whatever you just said is not very good in landlocked states.
Oh,
Oh.
Lock states? What the fuck does that mean?
states not surrounded by water, like not able to get
Oh.
like actual.
Like-
Not surrounded by
Hawaii.
Water.
Like I don't know,
Like Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah,
He's closer though.
he's closer.
Landlocked states or closer states.
Congratulations,
Hawaii.
Randall.
Hawaii is
You're
definitely not a
closer to
landlocked state.
water.
Mm-mm.
Is it?
Oh, fantastic. Or is it science?
Yeah. Oh.
Ah,
oh.
no more than you could science it away.
No.
That's
It's
the way.
alternative facts.
Oh no. It's alternative facts. Absolutely. I think we can all.
It's
agree on
alternative fiction, guys.
Alternative
Oh.
fiction. That's the podcast, folks.
that. That is a podcast, folks. Thank you, Jake. All right. I think that's a good place to stop for tonight on alternative fiction. Hashtag alternative fiction.
Oh, we got the title then, huh? Title of the episode.
The title of the episode.
My Star
Hashtag
Wars.
Devilfish. Not my fantasy. I'd like to thank George for being here tonight.
George.
Sure.
Oh, god damn.
Jesus Christ.
Somewhere George is like, "You're welcome."
Okay, real-
You just said George just said that out loud.
You're welcome.
The hair on George's back just stood up right now.
Real talk. I am so I
George
have
just
to
started reading.
I have to move the veil aside for this. We were recording Monday Night Deba earlier, like as in earlier, I mean like half an hour or so, like maybe an hour ago. Halfway through the last match, I started falling asleep.
Yeah,
Not
dude, I was yawning. Like same thing.
Not because it was overly, not because it was boring, mainly because I'm just so exhausted. And that I was at such like a weird angle because I have to hold up the phone while I'm doing it, and I just felt the phone slipping so many times. I'm like, oh yeah, good shot by Heather Emmerich. So
Was it a Kurt angle?
Uh,
Is it a cute angle?
it's true. It's damn true.
it's damn true. It was.
Was it
Oh
adorable?
shit. But I'd like to thank Craig for being here tonight.
Thank you
George's
for
spirit.
being you.
Thank you. And I'd like to thank Heather for being here tonight.
You're welcome. Remember, you asked me to be here.
Absolutely. And by the way, try some vegetables once in a while, okay? Would it kill you?
I know. You just
You're,
eat too
they're
much
good
red
for you.
meat.
You're gonna get scurvy.
That's
know?
vitamin C, but yeah, sure.
Hey, damn millennials.
You're fucking scurvy.
God, we're getting rid of scurvy.
Jake, thank
scurvy
you
out
for
of
being on
business.
tonight and starting a conversation.
Oh yeah. Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. I'm glad to have you on. And
Yeah,
thank
I
you,
started the
Randall.
conversation, I just didn't participate.
Yeah.
Randall, thank you very much for doing the recording and the music and all the sassy bits that we can't do.
Of course.
And especially the Anna exclamation point.
Oh yeah. Gotta love it.
Best part of the night. But all right, so folks, thank you very much for listening or watching. If you're watching this on Sunday on youtube.com/Team DBAH, where you get a new video 7 days a week, you will have watched the podcast that we put out on Sundays, the video podcast featuring gameplay from various different games. And if you want to see what we're all about over at teamdba.com, swing on over there, and we've got the poll list that comes out every Thursday from Jake right over here, where he tells you what comic books you should be reading for the week. Damn it. Or you could check out the monthly Loot Crate review from Jamie, and a ton of other articles that the wonderful contributors to Team DBAH contribute. So thank you very much, folks. I've been Charlie James 82. This has been the official Team DBAH podcast number 195. We'll see you next week, and please remember, don't be a hero. Good night.